Hi guys. Hi and welcome to my Essential Emotions webinar. My name is Irina. For those of you who don't know me, I am a Doterra essential oil educator, and basically what that means is I run workshops and classes and education on how you can use essential oils to help balance your whole entire life, or to use them throughout your whole life. I have been using doTERRA essential oils for nearly 3 years now, and I have been doing the business and sharing the oils for just over a year now. Since then, I have created a community of over 100 people who use the oils every single day, and I've decided to host this webinar based on a topic that's really important to me, and it's basically using essential oils to help balance our emotions. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Actually, when I first started using doTERRA, this was one of the main reasons that I looked into using essential oils, something to help relax me and help reduce feelings of stress and anxiousness. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I think this is a really important tool to have because we have lived such busy and stressful lives, and it's really cool to know that we have these options at the tip of our fingers to use to help feel better every single day. So just watch on, and I will be bringing up a presentation, and yeah, enjoy. Oh, trippy. Okay, so essential emotions. I just want to welcome you all here, and I really just want to acknowledge you for being here and for choosing to learn about how to support your emotional health. As I said, this is something that that I'm really passionate about. It's a topic that I think one of the many reasons that people actually contact me about using the essential oils is definitely to help relax and to help with feelings of anxiety and stress. So well done on making the time and giving yourself the time to be here and learn more about how you can balance your emotions with essential oils. So would you like to be more happy, connected, and empowered? Who wouldn't, right? So in this essential class, we're going to learn the science behind essential oils, the science behind emotions and essential oils, tools and habits for healthy body chemistry, and practical emotional wellness steps that you can take right now to start feeling better. So you are created to function as a whole. The spirit, mind, and body are inseparably connected, communicating at a cellular level. And it's funny because this is something that I talk about a lot at the beginning of each of my classes, how for me health has really transitioned from being about how I look and exercising and having abs and all that to learning how my body functions as a whole with a mind, body, and spirit. So your body is made up of intelligent cells that are wired to restore health. So this means that our body is brilliantly designed and naturally wants to be balanced and whole. So today I'm inviting you to learn about your amazing body and listen to what it might be teaching you. Be your own best advocate and claim the gift of wellness. This is something that, again, we talk a lot about in our classes, just learning to be empowered and being the one that decides what goes on with your health, what products you're using, what you're giving your children, and making that your number one priority. So to learn the language of your body, you need to know what emotions are and what they're communicating. So emotions are information-carrying molecules that bind to and react with cell receptors. And you can see the little picture here. They go into the cell, impacting function and behavior. In other words, emotions in their smallest and most basic form are chemical molecules. So as you can see in this image, the cell is receiving these molecules on one of its receptors. Receptors are molecules that function as sensors or scanners, similar to our ears and eyes. These receptors gather in a cluster at the surface of a cell, waiting for a chemical to attach a message. This new information is received inside the cell, and that impacts your energy level, your behavior, and your mood. So it's pretty fascinating to discover how emotions affect our health. And it's also really important for you to realize that this isn't just some kind of hippie woo-woo stuff. This is science, and it is scientifically proven that how essential oils work to help balance our mood. So emotions are processed throughout the body. So because emotions are chemicals, they're not limited to our mind. Emotions flow and are processed throughout the body. Science reveals there are complex neural processing functions in the mind, heart, and gut. So these three brains are neural networks with independent memory and intelligence. This means you can actually process feelings in each of these brains. So we're going to talk about the three brains now. So we have the mind, which is logic and intellect. So our subconscious mind directs over 90% of behavior. Then we have heart, which is our intuition. And there are actually more neural pathways that run from the heart to the brain than from the brain to the heart. And then we've got our gut, which is that gut feeling. 90% of the body's serotonin involved in mood management is produced in the gut. And I just want you to take a moment and think about how many times you've had that gut feeling that something isn't right or something's going to go wrong, and you ignored it, and in fact it turned out that something wrong was happening. This has definitely happened to me, and the older I get, the more I learn to trust that gut feeling. So the mind is like a conductor that directs the body to feel emotionally and behave physically. The heart discerns the messages our brain receives, and the gut responds accordingly, distributing health or illness to the rest of the body. So the three brains communicate with each other, they feed back to and therefore influence our mind. So isn't it amazing the power that our body holds to choose wellness? So this picture makes me laugh. So I'm going to walk you through how this works. Have any of you ever felt like the woman in this picture? This moment is immediately recorded in her subconscious mind. So our three brains instinctively process every life experience. And I'm just going to say that it's not limited to you having a baby or you having a dog. For me, sometimes it's my phone ringing, I'm holding the groceries, I've got books in my bag, something's happening, an alarm is going off, and I'm just freaking out. So in this image, you can see how the brain sends its own message. The mind might think, I have to figure it out. It's my responsibility after all, right? The heart says, I feel overwhelmed. Maybe I'm holding too much. And the gut reinforces, I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. So once this happens, a biochemical reaction occurs. So you might feel conflicted, confused, and even notice an unsettled stomach. These negative reactions are the consequences of conflicting messages which disrupt internal balance, and this results in disconnection or dis-ease. So you can see that the physical reaction is head tension, which could be a headache, conflicted feelings. For me, this is often anxiety that manifests in the chest, right in the middle, or a lot of people get digestive issues like an unsettled stomach, or when they're stressed. I know a lot of people that all their stress is held in their stomach. And then our belief is created. So when we think and feel something simultaneously, a new belief is created. So in the example, you can see that this woman has now concluded, I'm not good enough. So we're always reinforcing old beliefs or planting new ones. Nurturing a belief produces fruit. So you need to figure out, are you cultivating a seed or a weed? So now we're going to get into the fun stuff. So essential oils are an incredibly effective emotional wellness tool. So I'm going to introduce balance to those of you that haven't ever experienced it before. If you have, I would like you to actually grab your balance essential oil, just as I am, and we're going to smell it. So balance is a calming and grounding blend, especially to our central nervous system. One of the individual oils that it has in it is frankincense, and frankincense is a powerful cleanser and magnifier that opens the mind's eye. So you can apply a drop of frankincense on your forehead and help connect the soul with its authenticity, or you can apply it on your heart. And this is the same way that I love to use balance. So think about how you feel when you use balance. I'm going to share my experience. Often when I am feeling anxious or stressed or very high strung, I feel out of my body. I'm not grounded. When I'm feeling anxious, I'm always thinking about the future because I'm always worrying about what's going to happen. What about this? How are we going to do this? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm not in the present moment. Using Balance Essential Oil, because of its grounding effects, helps bring us back into our body and really helps ground us and balance those emotions. Emotions and essential oils interact chemically. Because both emotions and essential oils are chemically based, a powerful reaction occurs as they make contact within the body. Essential oils are very chemically complex, which is why each oil is able to have so many uses and applications. Essential oils promote emotional purification, like detoxification, and anchor in healthy biochemistry. So this means they're efficient in detoxing the cell and restoring proper cell function. It's amazing how biocompatible essential oils are within the body. Oops. So we're going to talk about wild orange, one of my favorite and definitely most popular oils. So please grab out your wild orange so you can have a smell of it. So I want you just to take a moment and really inhale wild orange just from the bottle and smell its wonderful aroma. Wild orange invites connection in the body and stimulates energy. Many people love to put wild orange in the diffuser to diminish feelings of overwhelm in their environment. Citrus oils like wild orange are great in uplifting mood and promoting toxic release. So I'll give you a few examples of how I like to use wild orange. I love to use wild orange first thing in the morning in my diffuser, paired with peppermint. Peppermint and wild orange together are a beautiful powerhouse. I also love to diffuse wild orange when I'm feeling sluggish, a little bit down, and a little bit low. Wild orange paired with lavender is also absolutely beautiful. So 1 drop of essential oil has 40 million trillion molecules. So one of the reasons that essential oil molecules go cellular so quickly is because they're extremely molecularly dense. So 1 drop of essential oil has 40 million trillion molecules. Tiny molecules from the chemical compound in essential oils can service every cell of our body within minutes. This is pretty amazing, guys. So essential oils support cell receptors, promote healthy cell function, and maintain cells' natural state. So because of their chemical complexity, essential oils promote emotional and physical detox. They help remove conflicting cellular messages and encourage cellular restoration. So they support those receptor sites on the surface of our cells, reviving and enhancing them. This is one of the reasons essential oils do not carry side effects. They go into the cell efficiently. After they bind to the receptors on the cell's surface, this efficient process enhances cell function. Also, essential oils are able to restore and maintain the state a cell is naturally and intelligently designed to embody. So here's a picture of a peppermint leaf, and just below it, a magnified peppermint leaf. The oil sac sitting on the surface of the peppermint leaf is a magnified photo of the volatile life force of the plant. Essential oils through the plant as its lifeblood, helping the plant defend, nourish, and repair itself. Essential oils have the same function in the plant as blood has to the human body. So the quality and grade of an essential oil can determine its effectiveness. Certified pure therapeutic grade oils are the safest, purest oils to use for supporting the physical and emotional needs of your body. The chemical compounds in CPTG oils are friendly to the body's natural biochemistry. Peppermint. I just cannot live without peppermint. So peppermint is one of doTERRA's most popular oils. Physically, peppermint is energizing, oxygenating, and supports brain focus. Emotionally, peppermint invigorates and dispels mental fog. Either way, peppermint peps you up, literally. So I'm going to invite you to grab your peppermint essential oil, place a drop in your hand, rub your hands together, cup them, and inhale them. Oh. So peppermint helps support mental focus and also elevate mental fog. So there are 3 ways to experience essential oils, and the first is aromatically. So there is a reason that this process is called aromatherapy. Smell is actually the fastest way to affect mood and the quickest way to get into the deepest part of the mind-brain. Our sense of smell is more complex than any of our other senses, including sight. There are many small receptors on every organ of the body. So when you inhale an essential oil, those aromatic molecules travel to the olfactory bulbs, which are linked directly to the emotional limbic seat of the brain. This is how inhalation creates an immediate emotional impact. Essential oils are dynamic, shifting and changing intelligently as they interact with your body's biochemistry. You'll discover that each and every essential oil has both physical and emotional components and applications. Again, this is because of their chemical complexity. So you can find that every single oil in your kit actually has some kind of chemical constituent that can affect your mood. So the second way we can use essential oils for emotional support is by applying them topically. So essential oils are transdermal. This means that their tiny molecules can pass through your skin and go straight into your circulatory system. Applied anywhere on the body, essential oils can penetrate every cell. So here are some great tips for topical application to affect the 3 brains of the body. Wherever you're holding occasional tension, you can massage an oil into that area for localized support. So my favorite areas to apply oils for specific localization is on my neck and shoulders, on my stomach, on an area of my skin, on my chest. So past tense. Past tense is a great topical blend. Physically, it can be applied for occasional head tension, and emotionally, it can be used for occasional emotional tension and confusion. So you can apply some over the back of the neck, on the temples, and or along the forehead. I have had some incredible testimonies from people that use past tense for sleep, which is pretty cool. I don't use it for sleep, but specifically for head tension. Past tense is a blend of many oils, but 3 that are featured. It's lavender, peppermint, and frankincense, and these oils are all known to help reduce head tension. Then the third way that we use essential oils, this is exclusive to certified pure therapeutic grade oils, so we're not just talking about any oils. And this is internally. So the certified pure therapeutic grade oils are labeled for dietary use, can be taken internally in these different ways: in water, under the tongue, or in a gel capsule to support overall health. So we've got On Guard here, another very popular oil. On Guard is our protective blend. So physically, it protects the body against seasonal threats. Emotionally, it protects against environmental threats and promotes emotional boundaries. So it can protect against feelings of vulnerability. So you can actually use Doterra On Guard internally. I love to add a drop in a tablespoon of honey when I have any kind of throat discomfort, or when there's a lot going around. I like to add a couple of drops in a veggie capsule and actually take that internally. So the essential oils that we've highlighted today are only a small sampling of the power essential oils have to maintain physical and emotional well-being. All of doTERRA's 100 plus oils and blends have emotional and physical benefits. So try and explore with the oils that you have and see what, basically try and figure out with what you've got, what emotions they can affect. So as we discussed earlier, gut, brain, and heart health are interconnected. Essential oils are most effective when combined with good nutrition, digestive health, and proper circulation. So the Lifelong Vitality Pack, also known as LLV, is a daily supplement trio that lays a strong foundation for physical and emotional health. It provides an excellent source of minerals, micronutrients, and healthy fats. Together, these three supplements provide our three brains the daily cellular support they need for us to feel good emotionally and physically. So just going to highlight them. So the XEO Omega is the essential oil omega complex. So that's got your fish oils, your fatty acids, and also your land oils, which are some specific essential oils. Then we have the Alpha CRS, which is a cellular vitality complex. So this really helps us on a cellular level. And we know that cellular health function is very important, especially when it comes to chronic disease. Then we have the Micro Complex MV, which is basically a food nutrient complex, and it acts as your multivitamin. Okay, moving on. Oops, I haven't finished yet. So the XE Omega provides 9 essential oils and omega fatty acids to the three brains, supporting brain nourishment, heart and circulatory health, and digestive functioning. The Alpha CRX contains potent antioxidants that promote chemical communication in cellular pathways, and the Microcomplex MVP is your vitamin and mineral supplement. So it provides optimal levels of micronutrients for immune function and energy. So regular cleansing of our gut restores healthy physical function, but it is also necessary for clear thinking and mood management. Low digestive function has been scientifically linked with low mood. Remember that 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in the gut. I'm actually doing this 30-day gut cleanse at the moment, and I am loving it. So the PB Assist contains pre and probiotics that help sustain healthy colonies of microflora and good bacteria in the gut. So why is this important? This helps to foster nutrient uptake, energy metabolism, energy metabolism, and GI immunity. The Terrazyme is our digestive enzyme complex, and this supports the conversion of food to cellular energy and healthy production of metabolic enzymes. And then we have GX Assist, and this provides a natural but powerful cleanse of the GI tract. Oops, not sure what happened there. So this is another layer that you can add to your, if you really feel like your mood is very low, I highly recommend either doing this cleanse or talking to someone about your gut health. because your gut health affects very strongly how you feel. And then we've got lemon oil and zendocrine, which is the detox blend that helps support the body's natural ability to cleanse itself. So this is a lot of information. So let's just take a breath for a moment and simplify. You might be thinking, where do I begin? Change is a gift that is always available to us. If you're ready to feel better and experience more out of life, you're in the right place. Doterra has introduced 6 new mood blends, making a total of 10 blends specifically designed for mood. So in this picture here, you can see that there's the aromatherapy wheel, which is a great tool to help support your mood in any given moment. Notice how there are 6 different types of plants that produce an essential oil to give support in their own unique and specific way. So how they grow is a lot like how they react in our bodies. So an example is citrus oils. Citrus plants grow in warm and sunny climates, elevated high off the ground. Citrus oils are uplifting, elevating, happy oils. Another example are tree oils. Trees are rooted deep into the earth, offering a strong foundation for the plant to have strength and stability. Tree oils offer the same properties. They help us to feel more balanced, grounded, and secure. So we can put this aromatherapy wheel to work. Identify what you're feeling now in this particular moment. Maybe you're feeling more than one thing. What speaks loudest to you? Then choose 1 or 2 oils that best fits. For example, if I'm experiencing anger or bitterness and have agitated feelings, I might want to try forgive to feel more calm and collected. I would place forgive over my heart, on the inside of my wrist, or across my forehead to help. Or let's say I've just lost a loved one and I'm in the grieving process. Which oil would best suit my needs? Console. That would be an excellent choice to offer that kind of support. Again, you can place a drop or 2 over your heart or forehead or temples and on the inside of your wrists. And I'd also like to say that I love to use these oils to diffuse as well. And I love this aromatherapy wheel for children because you can help them identify how they're feeling as well. It's really easy. It's got some basic feelings like sad, angry, bored, anxious, worried, and to help them identify how they're feeling as well. So becoming happy, connected, and empowered requires choosing healthy habits. Healthy mood habits create a healthy mood lifestyle. As a first step, it's helpful to understand where you are now. This is a quick assessment to help you understand how connected your brain, heart, and gut really are. For each brain, simply put a check mark next to the statements that seem true for you. So you can just do this, have a read through. I'll just leave it for a few minutes. Okay, so the statements that you have checkmark are areas of strength. So they're areas that you can celebrate and continue to nurture. The statements without the check marks may reflect healing gestures and opportunities for growth. So based on what you discovered, what is one weed you want to remove? It might be a negative thought, relationship, or substance. For instance, I may have the thought pattern, I'm overwhelmed, I feel stressed, and then have a look at the wheel to figure out some feelings, like you might be feeling discouraged or fearful, ashamed or bored, and then you can figure out what your weeds are. And you need to think, what do I want to plant instead? It could be a new belief, relationship, or supplement. For example, you might want to plant the new belief, I'm completely supported in every moment. And then we have to decide, how will I nourish this seed? Nourishment includes habits, practices, and patterns. So I'll give you an example in using the oils. At the beginning of the year, I chose 3 oils that are based on how I want to feel for the year. So wild orange being the oil of abundance, ginger is the oil of empowerment, and clary sage is the oil of clarity and vision. So when I was writing out my goals for the year, I was diffusing these oils. I was wearing them, and I've also made myself a little roller blend with an affirmation that I have paired to use every day and create that link to how I'm feeling. So you'll also notice, so there are some examples that I can give you of also how to nourish yourself. So what makes you feel good? For some people, it's cooking. Some people, it's spending time with friends and family, dancing. It might be a hobby of yours, like reading or sewing, yoga, meditation, just time alone. Figuring out what really fills you up. Maybe it's going to the beach, and just really making an intention of doing that for yourself, and just committing to giving yourself that time and space to fill your cup. You fill a bucket drop by drop, you clear your mind thought by thought, and you heal yourself moment by moment. Please know that this isn't something that happens overnight, and it's something that you can work at, but understand that your essential oils are a really powerful tool to help balance your emotions. So I hope you enjoyed that webinar, guys, that slideshow. If you would like a copy of the notes, please let me know. If you would like to purchase any of the products mentioned and you're already part of our community, you can log into your back office and purchase them through there. If you're brand new to essential oils, you can find me on Facebook. My page is Living Healthy Green with Ivy, or you can find me on Instagram at livinghealthy_green with Ivy. I'll put that all below. And you can also email me, greenwithivy@gmail.com, and we can set you up with your essential oils to get started to living a very emotionally balanced life. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Thanks, guys.